Welcome back. Well, like many other industries, the beauty sector has also been hit hard by the pandemic. Over-the-counter sales slumping as countries across the world shut shopping malls over the past year in a bid to curb the spread. This is also pushing sales to the online world instead. So how have beauty brands positioned themselves to adapt to the situation? Well, I'm very pleased to say we are joined by none other than Mona Kattan, the president of Huda Beauty, with us live from Abu Dhabi this morning. Mona, so good to have you on today, and thanks so much for joining us. To get our conversation underway, I thought we could begin by just unpacking the COVID-19 impact on your business and help us understand some of the trends that you're seeing in the recovery right now. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. COVID has been a really interesting time for the beauty industry. I think in many ways, there has been some categories that have actually peaked and grown, such as fragrance and skincare, hair care, and things that really help your natural beauty. The color category has taken a hit because people are just going out less, and even on Zoom, people don't have to wear as much makeup. So it's been a very interesting journey, but it's been really great to see people really want to get in tune with their emotions and feel better through the power of fragrance. And that's been extremely exciting for me as a founder of Kayali, our fragrance brand. So scents have been exploding, which is very cool.
And Mona, it's fascinating. We're on CNBC, so we like to talk about the numbers. We know you've been expanding your product lines recently. Huda Beauty has a huge growth trajectory across the region. It's a real MENA success story. But help us understand the revenue split now between your wholesale retail business and your e-com, your direct-to-consumer offering. And are we seeing a push, a move towards that direct-to-consumer offering in the future now?
Yes, absolutely. We did have a very different split pre-pandemic. I think it was around 80-20, but we see that number just increasingly growing. And we've really prioritized our D2C channels, which has been kind of great in a way because I think we should have done it a long time ago. But with the pandemic, we've been forced to really focus on growing that because our numbers with our retailers typically were about 80% bricks and mortar, 20% e-com. So seeing that change really drastically shift overnight has just made us realize how important it is to focus on our own D2C, because that's the only thing you can really rely on in a major pandemic or a disaster situation.
How have you been dealing with the supply constraints that we've seen amid the pandemic? Of course, everyone's at home, everyone wants to order online, but we're seeing delivery companies really struggling to be able to meet up with the strong demand that's out there. It doesn't really seem to matter which part of the world that you're in. A lot of people complaining about the fact that they're having to wait so long for their packages.
Yeah, it's been really tough. I mean, there was so many challenges all the way from just delivering customers their orders, but also from a logistics standpoint, creating our products. Like there were moments where factories shut down for months and we had to delay some of the projects over a year. My latest launch for Kayali was a year delayed, and some of our projects we just had to cancel because they're no longer as relevant, or other brands maybe launched the same product around the same, at the time we were supposed to launch, so they're not new anymore. So it really did create a lot of chaos from a supply chain perspective, but you just have to take it one product at a time. And, I think one thing with COVID is like all of us realized people's lives are more important than any product. And I know it's probably like funny to say this on a business channel, but we care more about the people who are helping to create our products than actually making sales, because everybody's lives are impacted.
Yeah, absolutely. And great that you've been able to stay open and keep people employed during this time as well. But how do you make a cosmetic chain like the one that you're operating different from the competitors? Because it is a crowded space out there. I note that a number of your products are vegan, not tested on animals. How important are these factors for consumers when deciding to choose your products over a competitor?
They're extremely important. We've never tested on animals and we never will. And it's also, been one of the reasons why we weren't able to go into certain markets like mainland China. So it's a big company decision and we want to stand firm on it because it just goes against our morals and our values. And I think that as a brand, a founder-led brand, you always have to just follow your gut and your intuition. And even though data and research is great, if you follow data and research, you become the same as everybody else. So we always just kind of put our heads to the ground, follow what we feel is right and hope that it works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but we try to really just focus on our intuition. And I know that might sound strange, but it's what I think you have to do as a founder-led brand.
So Mona, what are you going to be focusing on in the fourth quarter, and what does your next phase of growth look like moving into 2022 and beyond?
We are really focused on one of our sub lines, Glowish, which is a collaboration between Huda Beauty and our skincare brand, Wishful. And it's actually been something that we've been working on for years, but luckily, like, timing has been great because it's really focused on enhancing your natural beauty using really great quality ingredients to help your skin and just really enhance your natural beauty. So timing has been great. And honestly, it's something we're really passionate about. It's focused on sustainability as well. So a lot of really incredible factors to our core values. So we're really excited about that, and as well as some other fragrance launches that we have. So it's a big fourth quarter for us. We're very, very excited.
Okay, we're watching closely. Mona, really appreciate the conversation this morning. Thank you for getting up early. Thanks for having a chat with us here on CNBC. Looking forward to speaking again soon. That's Mona Kattan there from Huda Beauty.